The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Shit, it's people putting what's that nigga name? Giannis at point guard.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Giannis at point guard. I'm like, that nigga don't got no handles for real.
I believe that they've done
Strip
that in
him.
the first quarter.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first
Nah,
and 10.
Giannis.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Blitz
Listen, bro, you'd be surprised.
2 sacks last week.
Yeah,
Another one right here. He's been
the same.
unblockable lately, and I think that goes
He's just like everybody else.
to not just his off season, but
And
the
I seen
film
him
study
come
he's
off
been
that
doing
edge. I
during
don't
the
know
week,
why he
because
took
I
that
think he's
play.
found matchups that he likes.
But he can go
He's
right
got
here,
it
though.
on.
He's gone.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Down. 90 Wolf. Hey, check. Reset, cut right. You ain't doing nothing. Hey, Delta. You ain't doing nothing. Hey,
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Should I?
That's caught inside the 20. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be
Oh my God,
final act
bro.
of
I
this
had
first
to.
quarter.
Just
Back
because it's
now in Atlanta,
Metcalf.
second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
ready.
I was about to be touchdown too.
I got you, son. Fair. Right.
Now Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ronald Jones, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Falcons push further out in front. Crowd is on here.
Alright, no, I was lagging. I ain't want to. I might have.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this
No,
one away.
I'm gonna keep it up. Just if he say something about it, then I will.
And this will not be returnable. It's
But
out
you
of
see the
back of
score
end zone
way
for a
before
touchback.
I start lagging. I want my full sweat.
The Bills
No,
come to
I'm
the line
messing
to
with
start
you,
their next
SK.
drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while
my
now,
form.
right?
Hey, yo, Hunt
I'm
is
sorry
like
about
that. I need to sign him. I definitely got to sign
Take
him,
your
man.
time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Second down. It's Sanders. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Who you playing against?
So, hey, Team 6.
To throw on 3rd down. Allen.
Nah.
And he's got his man on the out route. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
I've been watching streams.
12 yards that time.
I need to watch
first
TV.
down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up
Nah,
on
I'm here.
1st and
That's what I
10.
be watching streams now.
Allen gonna throw. He'll try and set up the screen.
I got him
It's
27
complete.
zip.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen and
Nah,
it's 2nd down.
come on,
So
bro.
many things have to
I'm
come
up
together
right now.
just right for a screen pass to
You know
break
who
for
you
big
talking
yardage.
to?
The blocking,
Listen.
timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right.
Ain't gonna-
but on that
ain't
play,
gonna-
the
ain't gonna
defense was
happen
able
like
to
that.
disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Give me some.
I'm gonna watch AE just in case. Okay, he came over.
Hey, box drop.
Throwing now is Allen. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. Fight fighting his way through contact.
That's supposed to have been
there on the catch and run, 37 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Now Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown,
Good
Buffalo.
fucking the catch.
23 yards for the touchdown.
The catch.
As
The
they are
catch.
now on the board here in the first half.
I gotta keep it going, man. They had to get him one. Because if DK Metcalf
will get him one closer. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity. What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Pass interference to GOAT. He gonna pass interference to GOAT? Come on, you can't pass interference to GOAT.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Jones. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it with Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
This nigga stood. This nigga came all the way down. I should have been gave it to him. I didn't know he was that open.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
That was me.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
I should have threw it early instead of late how I threw it because he was open.
Still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin.
I got it back.
Red zone, right around the 17-yard line. Alrighty,
my fault. I really controlling the clock. I should have ran that opposite direction.
Okay. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, "Hey, congratulations." How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, "Well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right?" And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week is what we just saw there: instincts, understanding where the play is going, and being able to make a play on the football.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I got you. Shit. Check. Hard. Check out. Ready.
Here's Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Ooh, you pressed the time.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. That nigga whooped my ass. Hell yeah, that nigga whooped my ass. That nigga whooped my ass. And went to the second round of the playoffs. I was crying in inside. I ain't lying.
Further out in front. Extra point attempt here still to
come. I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the
he was probably doing everything with Jordan.
And teams that look like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I knew that shit was coming.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free, and the Falcons grab it, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around. And we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. A little bit of space there for the first down run. That's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Lawrence going for Metcalf on the, and that's caught inside the 30.
I was down.
I was down. Come on, give me the ball back. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, I was
He did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
80 weapons. Hey, Echo.
Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here, 2nd and a yard from the 34. To throw, it's Allen. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Cooper was the target there.
Nah. I'm just making
and they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
I should keep this over.
The final shot before break. Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Dang, he don't want to pick no more plays.
Start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Run the mic. Watch one. Watch one. Drop deep, drop deep. Tap. Hey, wahoo. Mike, one. Monday. Shit. All 52. Buzz. Motion, I got one.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So that'll back him up 5.
Oh, man.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
You think I should bitch to the line and get his ass. He might throw a slant, though. It looks like that's what he used to do.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Stop.
And now here's another interception. Picked off around the 37. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
They try a little trickery here on the end around. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
He threw that shit right to him, though. And he lost his ass.
Hey, Zoo. Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
And a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Now a first down carry by Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the
that
marker.
nigga just put somebody on his
second and 2.
Who's that?
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Look at me. Go.
Check safety. He's crashing. He's
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
What was that?
An 18-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to pour it on.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always have that being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
alert! Watch one. Gotta do better.
Bravo.
Mike one.
You better be the guy.
Now Allen to throw on 3rd down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Going for it on 4th down. Allen. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Go. Check 4.
Hey, lock it.
Out of the pistol to give to Jones. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Back to throw. Lawrence. He wants it all for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level.
Now a hit and a loose football. You know, it's great to be a Pro Bowl quarterback, all-pro wide receiver. Those guys get all the endorsements. But we've seen a lot of guys carve out a great career as a special teams ace.
And it's one of the most important parts of the game. We can talk offense and defense all we want, but the third phase, special teams, that can be the difference between winning and losing. And how about the big play created here? Big-time effort, and that can help his team.
Second straight week, he's forced to fumble. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Allen will try again on second down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Hey, Haywood!
Allen now on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Mike Wood. I got you, punk.
Hey, Charlie.
Pass 85.
Listen, man. It's a lot you don't know. I'll be whooping his ass on the road.
They do go for it. Here's Allen.
Watch how to sack him.
Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Is it okay for me to, 2 clock or no? Oh, man. Fourth quarter.
10-2 stop.
Watch the shot.
Okay.
On first down, it's Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
That's like a advantage. Like if you got the ball and you
they'll go again to Jones.
I mean, honestly, I'm whooping his ass. Like I should be able to
7 yards on the carry, make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
But it's still third. It's still third quarter though.
Give it to the backs, but a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Hey, exit.
You
Bombers, 22 jet bomber. Let's go. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Lawrence.
Under
pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And Oliver
I can go for it, right? Because I
coming in
passed
to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
I'm just doing this to waste the clock. I ain't lying to you.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Back now here on EA Sports. This is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hey, Delta. 49.
On 4th down, Lawrence looking deep now for McCoy. And this is going to be incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back.
I should what's the name? Let's do this one.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit.
This is caught inside the 15. A big play here for Buffalo. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run. It's Sanders. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers of reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Here's Allen to throw it. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch.
I ain't wanting to score for real. I ain't really want to score. That's the only thing he's going to get.
Is the confidence
that's
level
7
in him
points.
so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game?
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Jones, they're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Oh, my God. Yes, what are you doing, Aaron?
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Oh, he went to the 7.
Lawrence.
I'm still trying.
Metcalf on the deep
I'm still trying.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I got Dennis Rodman. You want him?
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
I'm pressing circle. Oh, my God. I wouldn't let me press circle.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Damn, circle.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Damn, this nigga got a leg.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
But,
the Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And
they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Cost them.
Yeah, small bro.
But that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey,
you said you gonna send me a trade?
We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? They'll go again with Sanders.
Shaq off wins.
30 to the 32. That's a
my first round pick off.
We slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
You got to come with a lap with Shaq. I mean, not really a lap, honestly. I ain't really like that.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at him turn.
Oh, he's face
Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker.
Face mask.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10.
Face mask.
Here we go. One's the mic. Watch one. Watch one.
I gotta watch that middle there.
Mike 1. Mike.
From the gun, it's Allen.
He got scared.
Wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
He got scared.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Out of there. Huff tide. You gotta get Huff out of there. Please don't make a play on Huff.
Now Allen throwing again. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40.
Come on, Huff.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ooh, Batchy, tired too.
Hey, we got 4. Got 4 down. 4 down.
Hey, number 8's coming. Number 8's Mike.
And here's Allen operating from the gun. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, but it'll be second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Allen to throw again. Trying for Cooper again. This time he finds it. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he loses the football a second time. And the Falcons grab it.
Listen, man, he is mad right
with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
An afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Is like that,
the Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
A big run there by Jones. 41 yards.
Nah, for real.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Buying time to his left. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
Little Hawk.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked at each and every play.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Joey Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack on 1st down, Allen, he's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's crazy.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Watch one. Alert, alert, alert. Mike, Record. Hey, Foxtrot.
To throw again. Allen, he's going to let it fly. Man, it's caught inside the 10. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
We gonna sign that nigga up. We gonna sign that nigga back. We gonna sign him. I was gonna let you go up, but you playing a tremendous game in this damn defense.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. This thrown quickly out to Cooper. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
You celebrate?
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by Carlson, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
I don't know. You better look for it. It ain't in here.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch the run.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
No. I threw an interception. I try to keep my interception low.
Position as they come up here first and 10.
Single digits.
Just shy of midfield at the 49. Now Allen to throw. From the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now a desperation throw deep down. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defense